This is ridiculous. If you were an actor starring in a movie that was based on a play and people took the movie poster and edited it to look more like the play poster, would that offend you? Well,
despite how I feel about Cynthia Erivo, I would regularly be on her side about something like this because we've continuously seen people erase her presence in discussions about Wicked to focus on Ariana. Not surprising, but in this instance, I'm just like, girl, come on. Adam, this was the line? This edit, this was the line for you.
Ariana Grande has addressed the allegations Elvira made against her.
Nobody has ever swiped her hand away from the cookie jar and simply said, "No, Ariana, that's not your donut. No, Ariana, that's not your husband. No, Ariana, that's not your skin color. It's not yours. You can't have it."
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lauren. I do ramp content to my channel whenever I can. So it's like 1 a.m. right now. I had a shift like a couple of hours ago. That ended like at 11, so I don't know why, but I suddenly have the energy to make a video. So I just wanted to come on here and say that the Wicked PR team has been having a field day trying to sort everything out with their leads, because not only do we have Cynthia Erivo getting mad at a fan-made poster, we have Ariana Grande beefing with Elvira. I really want to give my opinion on this because I saw both of these incidents like show up on my social media, on my TikTok, and I was gonna make a separate video talking about them until I realized like, hey, they're both in Wicked, like I can make a video on both of them. So that's what we're gonna do today. So before we get started, please don't send any hate to anyone mentioned in this video. Purpose of this video is to talk about what happened, give our opinions, and yeah, have a nice discussion in the comment section. And yeah, let's get into the video. So first off, I'm going to start off with the whole Cynthia Erivo and the poster incident because that did happen first. So for those of you guys who don't know, there was a fan-made poster made on TikTok that basically took the Wicked movie poster and it was redrawn into the poster from the Broadway production. So here are the two side by side. So Cynthia Erivo, who plays Elphaba in the Wicked movie that's going to come out in November, she had posted on her Instagram and basically she was pretty upset by the whole poster change, which, to be honest with you guys, there wasn't really that much of a change. Like the only thing that was changed of Cynthia was giving her red lips and like a smirk, which was basically supposed to emulate the original Wicked Broadway poster, right? And then in Ariana Grande's case, in her side of the photo, her hand was just brought up a bit more, right? So Cynthia stated this on her Instagram story, basically stating the following: "This is the wildest, most offensive thing I have seen, equal to that awful AI of us fighting, equal to people posing the question, is your blank green? None of this is funny, none of it is cute. It degrades me, it degrades us. The original poster is an illustration. I am a real-life human being who chose to look right down the barrel of the camera to you, the viewer, because without words, we communicate with our eyes. Our poster is an homage, not an imitation. To edit my face and hide my eyes is to erase me, and that is just deeply hurtful." Now, don't get me wrong, Cynthia is valid in feeling the way she feels, but it doesn't feel like it's that big of a deal, if that makes sense. Like, there are other, issues, other offensive issues going on. And I don't know, the fact that people took the poster, like the movie poster where Cynthia's looking at the camera, and people made memes about it, like the war person looking directly into the camera, that meme, I'll just put it here. But I don't know, yeah, I think it wasn't that big of a deal, and I've seen other creators talk about it, but I do see some people bringing up that it could emulate a bit of blackface because of the red lip. But I don't know, this is probably just coming from me, and of course I'm not a black person, I cannot speak on that, but I don't think that was the intention. The person obviously had the intention of making the Wicked movie poster look like the Broadway poster, and I don't think giving Cynthia or giving Elphaba red lips inherently is making fun of black people, you know what I mean? So of course, I'm not black, I really cannot speak on that, but I don't think that was the intent. But of course, you know, intent versus reaction is of course a thing to bring up. Now, not only did Cynthia send hate to the original person who drew the fan art image, but she sent hate to a person who had like no involvement in this. They had just posted the fan art. So basically there was an account, the Instagram account Wicked Mexico Fans had posted the fan art image that was drawn, and they were the ones who posted it, but they did not draw it. And Cynthia, when she posted her story, had reposted the post that Wicked Mexico Fans had posted, and it sent hate to Wicked Mexico Fans who did not draw the post. And not only, of course, did it send hate to the artist, it sent hate to this creator who had no involvement in it. And, you know, that's another thing I think of, like, you know, it's like sending so much hate to someone who had no involvement is, like, kind of pretty shitty. And I don't think she said anything about it, like, to apologize to that creator she sent unnecessary hate to. But the Wicked Mexico Fans page did make a statement on their Instagram basically stating how they apologized and stuff, which I don't think an apology was really necessary from them because they did not draw the image. But anyways, yeah, no, I just think Cynthia sending hate to a account that had nothing to do with this was kind of a shitty thing to do. So recently, this past week, Ariana Grande got into some beef, if you will, with Elvira. For those of you guys who don't know Elvira, because a lot of people are pretty young, including myself, I technically should not know who she is, but I do because of my mom. Elvira was a big, like, horror, Halloween, goth person in the, I believe, 70s, 80s. Very popular, very well known, and a lot of people do not know that. And I just have to say, like, to, like, the Ariana Grande fans who do not know who Elvira is, she is not irrelevant like you all say. Like, she is not irrelevant. She does not need social media. She doesn't do that. She, like, you tell someone who Elvira is, or, like, if you mention her name, most people who listen to a lot of, like, 80s music or who are, like, really well versed in, like, 80s culture, or a lot of older people, they know who Elvira is. Like, you don't, she's not a big social media person. Like, she is not irrelevant like a lot of y'all say, right? So basically what happened is Elvira had posted a post basically where she was at a fan meeting, and somebody asked her, like, what was her rudest experience with a celebrity, and she said Ariana Grande. Now, what I find crazy is this was her experience. She actually met her. Most people online, last I checked, do not know Ariana in real life. What I find crazy is that she did not say anything inherently bad in the video. Like, she just said how the experience was. She didn't call Ariana Grande, like, a mean person. She didn't say anything. She just spoke on her experience, right?
I'll tell you briefly why she went. Okay, she came and she brought 20 guests. She wanted 21 tickets. We're like, okay. And we give her the tickets, and she comes backstage, and she asked if I could take pictures with all of her friends and relatives she brought. I take a picture with every single one of them. I sign autographs for every single one of them. Then I say to her, could we take a photo together? And she goes, no, I don't really do that. I mean, come on, okay? And then she left before my show started. All her relatives stayed. All her relatives stayed, and she took off. Okay, right?
It's all true.
Just saying.
It's all true. She's playing the wrong witch.
Another thing to note is that, like Elvira mentioned, Ariana Grande brought 20 guests to her show and asked for a picture with Elvira for said 20 guests, and then Elvira obviously does it, and then when Elvira asks for a picture with Ariana Grande, she's like, yeah, no, I don't really do that. So I can see, like, you know, here the one time she wants a photo, I could see that, right? So then Ariana Grande responds, right? She responds in the comment section of that post, and she says the following: I'm so disheartened to see this. I actually don't even remember getting the chance to meet you because I had an anxiety attack, and to my memory, left before the rest of my family. This was around 7 years ago, and at the time, I was not really great with being in public, crowds, or loud places. But if I'm misremembering this moment, I sincerely apologize for offending you so. Now, she could have ended it there, right? And that would have been a solid apology. But no, she decides to make it backhanded and says the following. Thank you for being so nice to my mom. She told me how lovely you were. She might have different feelings about that now, but I'll talk to her. Clearly, we all have our days. Sending love always. You'll always be our queen of Halloween. Yeah, no, I've noticed a pattern with her. She always tends to make an apology backhanded. And like, don't get me wrong, I get where she's coming from, because like this was around the time of the Manchester bombing. For those of you guys who don't know, that was the attack that happened at one of her concerts in which a couple people had died, and it left a big trauma on Ariana Grande, which is completely valid. And I also get the whole anxiety thing, because I myself deal with anxiety. Not usually social anxiety, but it's more just anxiety that comes in waves sometimes. So I get that, and I sometimes have to excuse myself out of social situations because it'll just come on randomly. But I don't know, I just feel like she always happens to give a backhanded apology whenever an apology comes up, if that makes sense. Or she just doesn't speak on anything, and then that's when her fans come in like to defend her, saying like, oh, like she's so nice, like she wouldn't actually do this. The thing is, none of you all have ever met her, like, and that's something I always have to stress, especially when it comes to Ariana Grande. None of you are friends with her. Nobody knows her in real life. I don't know her in real life, but like, you're seeing somebody who has met her, a celebrity in the business who has met her and is giving her story of actually meeting her, and suddenly we're going to invalidate it because, oh, it was years ago, or oh, like that's just not her, like, you know, that's just not Ariana Grande, that can't be Ariana Grande, she's so nice, you know what I mean? And the thing is, like I said, Elvira didn't even say anything bad. But yeah, no, so I just find it like really interesting that, of course, the Ariana Grande fans came in Ariana's defense, like they always do, the parasocial relationship, and they started saying like, oh, who is this wannabe Elvira? Like, who is this person who needs so much clout all of a sudden? Which, you know, Elvira does not need clout. She doesn't do social media like that. Remember, she got famous at a time when social media was not a thing, so she does not need that. And she's also 70 years old. I don't think she needs to be beefing with a 30-year-old, guys. Like, calm down. But yeah, no, I just found that whole thing like so weird, because I get Elvira like bringing it up because, you know, she was asked about an experience and stuff. Was it a couple years ago, like 7 years ago? Yes. Like, should she have brought it up? Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, she was asked about her experience. So yeah, no, I just wanted to talk about this. The Wicked PR team is having a field day right now, trying to, you know, save their leads' asses right now because of the controversies both of them are in. So yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to give my opinion on it. Like I said, with the Cynthia and the Ariana Grande thing, Cynthia's, it feels like it was a little bit of an overreaction, but of course I think she's valid in feeling the way she is. Ariana Grande and Elvira, I think Elvira is valid in feeling the way she does. I think Ariana Grande is also pretty valid, you know, for, you know, she's having an anxiety attack. I get that. I just don't think the backhanded part was necessary after her apology, you know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and comment down below what else you guys want me to talk about on my channel. Yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time on my channel. Bye, guys.